And Vika is kind enough to join us on the Rocket Tennis Channel desk. Congratulations on that win. So you lost the first 2 games of the match, and why don't you pick up the story from there?
Never looked back, right? Yeah, it was, started the match, got a couple of mistakes. The court felt like a little slower than the practice court, so I needed like 2 games to adjust. And then I really played aggressive. I felt like I executed my game plan really well and was fighting for every point. So pretty happy with that performance.
You only told us half the story. The other part is that you won in doubles.
Well, you didn't ask me about it.
You had a great day today. Let's talk about, you were sort of on the Ash Barty bandwagon before everyone. This is your full-time partner, but
Barty
doubles
party.
and singles. Barty party, exactly.
You
You were there first, but tell us, doubles and singles. You're sticking with it, playing both.
Yeah, I mean, we're having so much fun, and I feel like, playing with Ashley, she has such a different game from mine that I always can learn something, and I always enjoy just spending time with her on the court. And right now, I still believe that I can get a lot more out of doubles and for my singles game, and still develop some of the qualities and movement and tactics. So I really feel like, especially doubles, helps me a little bit seeing the game better.
You were in singles, you were in doubles. Did you throw your name into the Andy Murray mixed doubles derby?
You know what? I actually texted Andy that I was quite offended that he considered me having quite a success with Jamie last year. I know we didn't win, but still the final was not too bad. But he didn't get the joke.
If I recall, you won a gold medal here at this club.
And actually,
you beat in the finals.
Exactly, I know.
Maybe he's still mad about that. So
bitter Scotsman, apparently. Listen, it's been well documented, your journey through motherhood, and while things have improved in women's tennis for mothers who are on tour, there's a protected seating now, which is new. You have campaigned vocally at times for even more, and in particular, something that's very normal in most other industries, and that is paid maternity leave. Can you talk about your campaign to make that happen in tennis?
Yes, it's already a step that we're taking seriously. I believe that women should feel comfortable and confident to have a family. I believe there's opportunity to have both, and it shouldn't be a choice. And at the same time, the way we make money is because of our physical work, so we can't really do any kind of work without being physically in shape. So I believe there should be some type of protections, and I believe the WTA has an opportunity to be one of the first ones in sport to be a role model in that way, and I believe we can make that happen.
This motherhood story, there's a lot more to that than just, okay, I'm ready to come back. What was the most difficult part for you? You mentioned the finances, which I don't think you've talked about before. I mean, what was the hardest part for you?
Well, I was pretty fortunate to make quite a good living for myself, but not everybody has that luxury. Not everybody has help with having a nanny, having parents to travel and stuff. So I'm very privileged with that, but the financial part, of course, is a struggle for a lot of people. But for me, what was most difficult is to be away from my son. I believe that's in a way selfishness that you don't feel at all when you're by yourself. You're just being an individual athlete, it's all about you. Everybody is making sure you feel good. You're the one on the court, you're the one playing. When I had a child, it's all about him now. So that adjustment for me is to take a little bit of time for myself, to be, let's say, selfish in a way, is really hard, and I still feel like I struggle with that a lot, but I learned how to separate a little bit being me as my job and being me as a mom, because one is always going to be a priority over the other, but navigate and balance them, that's a challenge.
We'll pivot back to the court for a second, and your match on Friday against Simona Halep, obviously a battle of number ones, a battle of Grand Slam champions. You split 4 meetings. Priority number 1 tactically for you when you play her is?
Oh, it's definitely to be aggressive and take opportunities, because there's always, she's a player that doesn't give you anything for free, but there's always opportunities. It's a matter about converting them, and we had a lot of close matches where I had chances, so it's about turning them around, and being consistent, because she's very consistent. She sees the game well. She brings a lot of balls back, so patience and aggressivity.
We look forward to seeing that on Friday. Congrats on both of your wins today.
Thank you.